Okay, we're live.
Now, does anybody want to stand back there and see if anyone's hopping on? Here we go. 1, 2. Is it still going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, that's crappy quality.
Are you live?
Yeah. But I can't see myself. It's like delayed. Hi, everybody.
Oh, gosh.
There's a huge delay. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, what the heck?
Okay.
But I can't see myself. Ah. Is it delayed on you? Because it's starting to.
It's delayed on mine. Sorry. Just do.
So I don't know if this is working correctly, so I just want to double check that we're connected properly.
Shandy says looks good.
You can hear me okay, Shandy? I'm going to count on you, girl.
Shandy says looks good.
Yeah, turn your volume down now. Yeah. So I was hoping I'd be able to see myself on my computer so I knew kind of how to do stuff, but we're just going to let some people hop on. I think we have 5 people on right now, but honestly, I think it's my husband and me and my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. So we're just going to kind of hang out a little bit. Jeannie can come stand by me if she wants to, but so we are making soap. Sorry. See that my color is all messed up.
First of all, we want to welcome everybody for our first ever live stream for Smudge. We're hoping we get a lot of viewers and a lot of input.
Yeah, and some feedback on hopefully what you guys like about our products. And I think you might be in it, Mom.
Hello.
It's hard to see.
Hi.
Guys are doing great.
Okay.
I'm the candle maker.
We also have, I'm going to do a shout out to Kelsey Bashorner, who is doing our tech stuff tonight. Yay, besties. So, yeah, we kind of have this set up. And
Do you guys want to introduce yourself? I know there's a lot of new viewers and new people that follow. So you want to introduce yourselves? Jeannie, got to get back over here. There you go.
So you can go first.
So I am Jeannie Nelson. Jen calls me the soap master, although I haven't made soap for a little while, so she's making it tonight. I'll just be her backup.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm Pam Lego. I'm Jennifer's mom. I make the candles. So we have 2 different kinds of candles, and Jen will talk a little bit about those later. But this is going to be exciting watching her make some soap.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes well. So I'm Jen Nelson, and we kind of run everything out of the shop at my house. I do soap, I do candles, I kind of do everything, but I am not the master of everything. We've got Jeannie, the master of soap, and Pam, the master of candles. I kind of took on a baby project of the glass candles that I'll show you later, but I love my mom's soy candles in the mason jars. They're amazing. And so also we have Crystal Sullivan is part of Smudge. Unfortunately, she could not be here tonight, so hi to her as well. So I think we're probably going to go ahead and get going. People can kind of trickle in and we'll just see how we make soap. So a couple things. You kind of notice I'm wearing a lab jacket. We use lye is one of the main ingredients in soap, and it is very dangerous. It's actually a drain cleaner. So we need to be careful not to get it on our hands, obviously in our eyes or face. So who would have thought I would be wearing a scrub jacket or lab coat again after resigning as a technician? So kind of fun that way. And then also got my eyes protected, my glasses here. So we will get going, and I'll kind of do a little voiceover. You won't have to look at my face while I'm making this. So let's get this moved. Pam, can we please get the video moved?
Oh, sure.
We actually have Kelsey standing up on a countertop right now to get this moved to her sleeping area. So let's go.
All right, let's go.
still on.
Okay, I think we are still live. Sorry, we had a little snafu there, but we will try not to make you dizzy. Sorry, guys. Kelsey is not an iPhone
I'm
girl,
not
and
an
she
iPhone
just
user.
locks my phone here. So.
There we go.
Okay.
Got you.
Transition.
Okay, you do you, Jen.
Okay. So actually, can you see my face at all?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What we are going to be making today, believe it or not, is going to be some Valentine's Day soap. So it takes a good 4 to 6 weeks for soap to actually cure, meaning all of the water needs to evaporate out of it for it to harden to a point where it's not just going to melt down your drain in the shower when you use it. So with that being said, we need to kind of be ahead of the game with our soaps to make sure that they're cured by the right season. So let's get going. So what we have here are our hard oils. We've got shea butter, coconut oil, and palm oil. And then we have our lye. Put this here, set this over. And then we also have our distilled water. So this is going to be a chemical reaction, and we need to be very careful. Hopefully I can do this properly and not be coughing, because that would be bad. That means we have bad ventilation. This will heat up probably, sometimes it gets over 200 degrees once it starts. Right now everything's at room temperature, but actually I'll use this guy tonight. I'll just stir this up. So something that we would absolutely love to do with you guys is hear some comments on where you're watching from, and if you have tried some of our products, we would like to know what you like about them, or even just what you have tried, just the name of it, whether it's soap or candles. And then at the end of the video, or probably tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and announce a winner, and it's not going to be who has the best response, but we would love you to be descriptive. It'll just be kind of picking the name out of a hat, and you'll get a bar of soap out of the loaf that we make tonight. So kind of a fun little thing. We are planning on coloring the soap a light blue, and then we're going to have what we call mica lines in the middle. It kind of just makes it look a little marbled. It's going to have a little marbling effect to it. And thanks, Jeannie. So I am going to go ahead and turn my handy dandy thermometer on, just check some temps. Meat thermometer, kind of adapted to soap and candle thermometer here.
What temperature are you looking for?
I honestly just want to know, because what we're going to be using tonight, I want it to be close to 200 actually. What we're going to be using tonight is called the heat transfer method. Normally, when you're a beginner soaper, you want, okay, you want your lye water and your oils to be about the same temperature normally, but we have adapted to this new method where we have them at 2 separate temperatures. This is hot enough that it's going to melt my hard oils. And then that way I don't have to sit here and wait for things to reach the same temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this lye water in, being very careful not to splash it again, because it is very caustic and very, very hot. We have to make sure to use proper containers, because again the heat will, and the lye can certainly melt some containers. So set that aside. Now I get my handy dandy spatula and start carefully helping this melt. I have been told that Patrice Randries is watching. Hi Patrice, how's it going?
Produce in the Park is watching.
Produce in the Park, yes, we've had so much fun with Produce in the Park. We're actually working with them right now doing the Christmas market. And if you are in the Atlantic area, you can order on our website, and using the discount code Christmas Market, you can order, and then we will take it and deliver it to the Cass County Community Center, and you can pick it up on the 21st between 2 and 6 p.m. So that kind of gets our products down to the Atlantic area without having to ship them. So technically free shipping, and then As I try to say in all of our Facebook posts, any orders placed within 15 miles of Audubon, obviously we do personal delivery for free. If you live near us and would like to meet us in the Audubon area, we will certainly do delivery for free that way as well. So if you live in Templeton or Carroll or Atlantic and you just want to meet us and not have to pay shipping, because shipping prices can be outrageous sometimes. So this does take a little bit to melt. As you can see, some of the oils have melted fairly fast. The shea butter that we use likes to take its sweet time. It's a harder, we call it a butter, but it's a harder oil. So, anybody else watching that I can give a shout out to?
We have Perry and
Perry.
Judy
Wilden.
Yes.
So we have got some of my family members on there. Perry Lego is my stepdad, and Judy Woodland is my grandmother.
Aaron Schmidt.
Aaron, hi Aaron.
Kelly Jewell.
Hi Kelly. Kelly Jewell.
Mike Sander.
Hey there, Mike. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, we are going to be giving away a bar of soap from this batch. So if you want to comment what product of ours you've used and why you liked it, or if you've not had any products purchased from us, or if you've not, purchased any products from us, go ahead and just say hi and say I haven't purchased, or you just say hi, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. We won't be sticklers.
We do want input though.
We love input. We're constantly changing things, and if somebody has an idea, we love to hear the ideas. Even fragrance, like if we aren't currently carrying a fragrance and we know that some people are going to be interested in it, we will look into ordering it. I had somebody in the Audubon area who requested Thieves soap, so we went ahead and made a batch of that a while back. Of course, it's all gone now. We don't have any more, but I would be totally up to making another loaf of that if we have interest.
While you're mixing, do you want to talk about how Smudge came about, the name, anything exciting that you'd like to share?
No, it's something to do. So Smudge came about. We were just kind of 4 ladies chilling out, and one of us said, "Hey, I've always kind of wanted to make some soap," and the other one said, "Hey, I kind of always wanted to make some candles." This was back in February. So Jeannie ordered some stuff to make soap. And my mom had been dabbling a little bit with research on, my mom being Pam, on how to make some candles. And so we just kind of decided, let's do it. And we all got together, the 4 of us, in my kitchen and made that first batch of soap. And oh my gosh, we had so much fun. That was probably the most fun I've had in a long time. And we said, you know what? I wonder, this soap turned out pretty cool. Maybe people will buy it. And it kind of just went from there. We showed our family and friends, and by May, we had our official business LLC for Smudge. And we don't really have like the best reasoning for the name of the company. Right now, I kind of like to tell people, Smudge is perfectly imperfect. Every bar of soap we make is not the same. They cut different. It's all hand done, and even from batch to batch of soap. And batch to batch of candles, they can be completely different. You can get one bar that looks completely different than the other. So all definitely unique. So we are getting close here to getting all of this dissolved. I know this is probably one of the longest processes in the soap making. It's probably going to take me a good half hour to get this soap stirred up and made. I don't even know what the technique I'm using tonight is called. It's going to be lots of tilting the mold. And then we're going to do, like I said, mica lines. So it's going to be a little pencil thin line. Okay. So I'm going to set this guy back over here. So now we are going to add our liquid oils in. So we've got some olive oil. Sweet almond oil.
Show that glass.
Oh yes, I have to show this glass. because I know some of you will appreciate it. You'll have to tell me, Kelsey, if they can see it. Handy dandy Audubon wheelers. Go wheelers! I work at the elementary school, so I am totally entitled to saying that. I also have some pretty awesome nieces and nephews that have attended Audubon and have been awesome wheelers. And my kiddos are going to be attending Audubon when they grow up. So castor oil is another oil we use. And then, actually that I just added in was apricot oil. This is castor oil. Castor oil is an oil that I have always heard about ingesting, not using on the skin. And it has some quite interesting things if you ingest it. I'm sure you guys know. But it is wonderful for the skin. It is absolutely wonderful for the skin. So obviously we're going to use it in our soap if that's the case. Okay, so now I'm going to be just a little bit loud, and I am going to use our mixer. Stick blender, sorry. And I do have to be careful not to splash because that lye is still active. So you'll see the oil turn from kind of this yellowy color to more of an opaque. So we're going to get what we want to get to trace. So that just means that we're going to get this blended and started the process of making soap. So I will say, if I'm a little sloppy tonight, that's just who I am. Jeannie has told me I am a very sloppy soap maker. I'm going to try to be nice and clean for you guys tonight. So what I'm doing when I am lifting this blender up is I'm checking for what is called trace. Trace just means when I lift this blender up and it puckers, kind of like it is, we are at trace. It shows a trace of that liquid going in. So it's starting to thicken a little. So also, we haven't used this fragrance oil in a little while, so I am going to leave it at a pretty thin batter here. It has reached trace, I can tell, but I don't want to, the more I blend it, the thicker this is going to get. And sometimes when we add our fragrance, it will thicken faster. It'll accelerate trace. So I'm going to try to avoid that. I'm going to grab our colorant, mixed with a little bit of oil.
Peacock blue.
Peacock blue. We are actually going for a light blue. This looks pretty dark. I'm hoping you can see it. Also grab my whisk. I've got it all ready for us. So I'm actually going for more of like a baby blue. We'll see. This is the first time that we're making this soap, so we may need more, we may need less. That's the fun part. It's still kind of a little bit yellowy green to me. I'm going to add probably the rest of this guy in here, maybe a little bit more. Hopefully I'm not being too boring with you guys here. Does anybody have any questions?
There was one. What scent would you suggest that smells most like a Christmas tree?
Ooh, well, Christmas tree. We actually have a scent called Christmas tree. We have a couple soaps. It depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for soap or candle, I'm going to add a little white to try to pull this green out of here. So we actually have a soap called Oh Christmas Tree right now.
Did you see that, Kelsey?
It's going to have to be in front of a bucket.
I'm sorry, I'm sniffling. It's cold outside.
Ooh, cute.
So Oh Christmas Tree is scented with fragrances that smell like a Christmas tree. We also have Tree Farm. Smells like Christmas tree as well. Also, our mistletoe and holly has a very good Christmas tree scent to it. I'm going to pull a little bit more of this and hope that this isn't going to thicken up too much on me. Oh, do we not have a bar of mistletoe and holly? Well, let's grab one. Jeannie made the mistletoe and holly, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is probably my favorite Christmas soap that we've made.
Are there any melts that smell like Christmas trees?
We actually have an Oh Christmas Tree melt. Yes, absolutely. And then we have the mistletoe and holly. The holiday cheer has a little bit of Christmas tree smell to it. Sparkling Snow is another melt that has Christmas tree scent to it. And we also have, if you are cool with eucalyptus, we have a peppermint and eucalyptus scented. Oh, that's not really Christmas tree, is it? It's Christmas Eve, but it's not Christmas tree. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. This is a little more green than I envisioned, but that's the fun part of making soap, is it's not all perfect. And
Gotta get your fragrance in.
thank you. I told Jeannie not to let me forget my fragrance, and she just totally, that would have not been fun, which we would have had a very pretty batch of non-fragrant soap. So this fragrance is called Serenity, which I actually didn't have time to look that up, but it is a feminine scent. Obviously, this is a Valentine's Day scent. It's got floral notes for sure, but it's not overly floral. I'm not a big floral fan. I'm a little more tomboyish. I actually do gravitate towards the mint scents.
Do you want me to read it?
I would love for Jeannie to read the scent profile.
Okay, so this fragrance, it's a fresh mix of lavender, rosemary, rose, lilac, pear, clove, sandalwood, and geranium. It also contains rosemary, cedarwood, and clove essential oils. It's specifically formulated to smell amazing in handmade candles, and it is a good fragrance if you need a little calm in your life. We all need that right now with the COVID.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to pour this. It's actually going to be a little bit more of a just simple pour because we're going to be doing these microlines. So I'm hoping that it's not going to take up too much time. Another shout out, if any of you know the Randrieses around Audubon, Roger Randries made this wooden mold for us, which saved us a good amount of money, and he's a fantastic woodworker. So thank you, Roger. Okay, I'm going to try really hard not to spill this. So let's get that. So Kelsey, can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not sure kind of where we at. Oh my gosh, this smells good. Okay. A little chunky there. So here is where we get the fun stuff. I am going, first of all, tap this down to even it out. And I would like, Jeannie, where did that other, there we go. I'm going to tilt this up just a little bit more. And we are going to add a fun mica to this. I don't know if you can see this. It's pink. Blue and pink always go together.
Tea strainer.
This is a tea strainer. So a lot of the stuff we use in soap making is repurposed. So this is, again, what we call a mica line. This is going to put like a pencil line in on the soap. This is actually going to take just a little bit of time. I don't know.
Do you want me to mix more?
We might need to mix more. I don't think that we would go through quite as much. We might just do a couple. We don't need to do as many as we first thought. So I need to get this nice and even on here. Am I out? I'm out. Yeah, we're going to mix it over. Here is where Jen gets sly. I'm starting to spill all over the edges. Okay. I cannot see the other side of this mold, so just move it around. Try to get it as much over to the edge as I can. So much easier to do when the mold is flat, but I'm going for a tilt effect here. So. Anybody new join in that I can give a shout out to?
Your wonderful husband.
Hey Ben.
JC,
Hi boys.
JC,
Hey JC.
Barb.
Elise Jules Gerd.
Hey Elise. Good to see you on here.
Your Auntie Barb.
Hey Aunt Barb. Yeah, I use this whole container, Jeannie, so it's all good, it's all good. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Perfect, actually, that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. So As you can see, I got my little line. Can I have just a little bit more in here? I know it's not 100% mixed, but let's just.
Ooh, Jeremy Anderson.
Hey, Jeremy. Whoa, throwback. It's been a while since I've seen you. Childhood, grew up with him.
Curtis in the Park would like to know, do you draw your design before you start, or do you just go with whatever you feel like in the moment?
Wing it. Wing it. We had like a game plan for what we wanted tonight. And most of the time, when I design my soaps, most of the time I overthink it and draw. Sometimes I'll draw it out, but usually it's all up in my head and I kind of know what I'm going to do. Jeannie is a fantastic person at winging it. She pretty much everything she creates is beautiful.
You're just being kind.
No?
Barb Peterson, you have to be part chemist and part artist, it seems like.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of one of the most fun parts. You know, I call it resigned technician, veterinary technician, and I did a lot of lab work while being a tech. And I wouldn't consider this lab work, but it's chemistry, and I get to wear a lab coat. So, yeah. And it is also, just important. It is important that we are very careful with our products. So the soap that we, sell to you guys is perfectly safe. Other than if you were to have some kind of an allergy that we don't know about or you don't know about. But I kind of told you the ingredients of what are in here. So hopefully if you do have allergies to those, you will avoid our products. But the soap goes through what's called saponification. That process takes 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours for the lye and the oils to mix together. So we try our hardest to not touch the soap and touch our eyes or any part of our body in the next couple of days. We will unmold this tomorrow. It'll be hard enough in the mold to unmold and cut tomorrow, but we will wear gloves while we do it. Okay, I'm actually gonna go. No, I had turned it around.
Okay.
I had turned it
Are you
around.
gonna do more mica?
I'm gonna need a little more mica, Jeannie.
Can I get in the drawer?
Yep. Mix this batter up. Probably only gonna do just a couple lines just to keep things moving here.
I'm gonna grab some more. Or your cup again.
I'm actually kind of being a little sloppy. Normally I'm a little bit more calculated with this, but for the sake of time, we're gonna have a lot of batter left over, Jeannie. I don't know how we calculated that. I did. So we try to use the same recipe. We have found a recipe that we really like. We find it very conditioning on the skin. It doesn't strip your skin of oils, but it also cleans. I have used it on my face. I tend to use it on my face and have had no issues. Obviously, if you're a lotion person, you don't put lotion on after your shower, but that's the recipe we found. We really like, and we use very high quality oil we get from a distributor, and to make sure that they are pure. So, I say we use lye, but actually, like I said before, thanks Jeannie, like I said before, there's actually no lye in the finished product. It's just a product that goes through a chemical reaction, and there is no lye in the finished product. So you don't have to be scared to use the soap just because you hear the word lye. Or sodium hydroxide is the technical name, I guess, if you want to be technical. I'm really pleased with the way that this fragrance worked for us tonight. It's actually setting up maybe a little bit faster than I would have liked. But again, I haven't made soap for a little while. I just had a baby a month or so ago, little Miss Isla, and so kind of been put on hold for making stuff. again, it's a process that we just kind of decided to. Better? Jeez, telling me I need to not be so sloppy. How long have we been doing this, Kelsey?
It doesn't tell me.
It doesn't tell you.
26 minutes.
Hey, I was hoping it was going to be about 20 to make the soap, but
26 minutes.
we'll be done shortly here.
Barb would like to know, is each fragrance measured, put into each batch the same, or does it depend on the type of fragrance used? I love both your soaps and candles because they are very fragrant.
Yes, it actually depends on the company that makes the fragrance we're using. So we need to do a little bit of research into it, and we use a percentage. So we have to calculate the percentage of fragrance that we're using in the soap. So yes, it does change with almost every fragrance we use. Sometimes it varies from batch to batch, depending on if we're mixing it with another fragrance. Sorry, tapping, getting your bubbles out. So something that we are going to do to add just a little bit of character to this soap. This maybe needs, do you think this needs to set up before I add a little center line to it? I think we're okay.
I think you're okay.
Okay. I'm just going to add just a little bit of a center line. And we are going to add some, no, I don't know.
It's probably not going to.
Now
You know, we could talk a little bit about the products and then come back to it.
yeah, we might need to do that. What I want to do is add some rosebuds to the side. Kind of have a little design in mind of what we're going to do. So we'll leave you at this with the soap and let it sit. The longer it sits, Jeannie's going to clean it up for me. Awesome. We'll get this camera moved. And then start talking to you about some of the products we have available. Yeah. Try not to make you dizzy again, and try not to drop it. So, yeah, there's a big delay here. So again, I'm Jen. You get to see my face. Maybe you've seen it the whole time. I don't know. I can't really see what we're doing much now. So this is kind of our full product line that we have to offer right now. And I will go ahead and probably just go ahead and start with the soap. So I'm gonna just go ahead and show you up close and personal what all the soaps look like. And then I'll kind of go a little bit quick because we have a lot of product and I don't want to bore you too much. If you have questions, feel free to ask and I will try to get them answered for you. So here we go. Kind of in our, sorry, looking for a specific soap. There it is, okay. Kind of in our man section, we've got, this is Beer 30. Jeannie, you might have to help me with this. This is one that Jeannie made. It is scented with clove, cinnamon, pine, all essential oils. Another very fun thing about this soap is that we replace some of the water with Budweiser beer, which actually is something very common in soap making because of the bubbles and the carbonation in the beer and the hops and all that chemical stuff. Sorry. That makes it really sudsy and bubbly and even more cleansing. So Beer 30 is what this one's called. The next one I've got is going to be called Flannel and Fireside. This smells just like you think. It smells like a campfire or a fireplace. There we go. So, and then as far as prices go, you can look at our website www.smudgeiowa.com, and you will see prices. Our soap varies from $7 to $8. And this one is Cool Water. So this one is actually scented. There's a Cool Water for Men cologne. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It smells great. And then I have one bar left of our Untamed soap. This one is a Tiger Stripe soap, and it smells great. Again, I'm gonna go kind of quick just so you guys don't get completely bored. Icy Curves This one, if you're familiar with Curve Cologne, this one is actually beautiful. Can you see? See all the lines? Again, this is what we call a mica line. So this is what we were trying to do in the soap we just made. So I see curves again.
Pat Nelson says, so if you wash your mouth out with soap, it's not such a bad thing then.
It don't taste good.
It doesn't taste good.
The wooden wick candle and I'll light it.
Oh yes, my mom absolutely loves the sound of the wooden wick. I don't think you guys are probably gonna be able to hear it, but she loves the sound of it, so she wants to light one. So this is one of our mug candles. We're actually out of the sweater weather candles. And the, sorry, here we go.
Hold
Mug
it down.
candle. This is about a 15-ounce candle, I think. Can you hear it? Okay, so wooden wick gives you that awesome effect. It's made with our coconut soy wax. Obviously a seasonal thing, but the two candles we have available that are in the wooden wick and the mugs are right here. I've sold out of all of the other ones. I can get my hands on some more mugs. Unfortunately, I'm out of the fragrance that made the peppermint mocha mugs, but I do have other fragrances. So if you guys are interested in a mug, they're great gifts. They have the whipping on the top, which is super fun. They smell great. Here we go. This is pumpkin pie. So up top we've got the vanilla fragrance wax, and then the pumpkin underneath. But yeah, if you're looking for a gift, it takes about 2 days to make one of those. And like I said, I've got one mug left. I can find some other mugs if you're super interested. So where have I left off? A couple other. I'll take a couple up to you guys to kind of keep things running. This is Fallen Leaves, and it smells. You don't care that I'm smelling this up, but sorry. It smells like fallen leaves. I mean, it smells like fall. It smells like Christmas. It smells like warm. Again, apple and maple bourbon, one of our absolute best sellers. People love this scent. We've got it in the candle as well. We've got it in the wax melts as well. Fallen leaves we've got in wax melts. And so I'm just gonna grab a few so I can come up to the camera here. Peppermint eucalyptus soap. This is an essential oil soap. So it smells just like it sounds. Amber and patchouli. This is a very neutral soap, I guess is what if you don't like the strong fragrances, this could be a manly soap, this could be a womanly soap. Kelsey's laughing in the background. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of me or not. But so yeah, amber and patchouli, one of our best sellers. This actually, and I can't believe you haven't yelled at me for this. This is a goat's milk soap. We use some goat's milk in this. Jeannie is the creator of the amber and patchouli, and it just is super creamy, super conditioning. Love it. Cinnamon roll. Smells like a cinnamon roll. It's got that pretty view on the top. I'm hoping that you can see. So, whee! Sorry, I make funny sounds when I get nervous. Not that I'm nervous. So, fresh espresso. So this is kind of my bestseller section right here. This smells like coffee. This smells like espresso. It's got real coffee beans on the top. Another fun part about this is that it's got coffee grounds inside, so it's also an exfoliating bar of soap as well. Caffeine in it as well, so that kind of livens up the skin as you're using it. This is bamboo goat milk. Smells wonderful. It smells very fresh. And it also has like I don't know if it's fruity that I'm smelling in it.
Bamboo and orchid.
Bamboo and orchid, so maybe it's more floral with the orchid. Goat's milk soap as well, so very conditioning on this guy. Do I have a lilac?
Oh, Caitlin came in.
Hey, Caitlin. Hey, girl.
Do you want to grab a lilac
Caitlin's my
pan?
niece. We also have a lilac goat milk soap.
It's
I'm not sure where it went.
it's third
Yeah.
shelf down.
But we'll show you in just a second. Number one bestseller here, oatmeal and honey. So this also has some exfoliant in it. It's got ground up oatmeal down below.
Right in front of you.
And it's got the oatmeal
There.
on the top. So
Yep.
oatmeal and honey. And we also have the oatmeal and honey in the massage bar now. These feel great in the shower for the sore muscles, whatever you want to use it for. Okay, caramel macchiato. This is it's actually got some sea salt on the top of it as well. Salt is very conditioning as well. I'm not sure if a lot of people know that salt is very conditioning, but caramel macchiato there. Oh, here's our lilac goat's milk soap. Lilac on the top. And this is candy fragrance. It's actually like more of like a cotton candy smell, I believe. Candy, great kids bar. This is a great kids bar. And then this is Barefoot and Pregnant. This is a soap that I came up with while I was pregnant with Isla. It's got a very feminine scent to it, but a very light scent as well. When I was pregnant,
the footprint.
it has footprints on the top that I stamped in. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to focus in and see it, but 2 little footprints up there. So a very special bar of soap for me.
Line this up in the middle.
Sure. We might pan back to the soap because we're getting close to being able to add the rosebuds, but I want to make sure you guys can see that. So, ooh, hibiscus, mango and hibiscus. That's what this guy is. I just have a few bars of this left. This is a fully cured bar. This bar is going to last you a long time. It has a very good fruity tropical smell to it, and also it's beautiful too. It's got some flowers on the top. Genie creation. Mermaid soap. So this is a soap that is popular with the littles. The kids love this soap because of the mermaid tail. Every time we make a batch of this soap, we choose different colors and different patterns. So Jeannie is in the thought process of coming up with the next set of colors. I'm not sure what she's decided yet, but we will see. And coconut confetti. This has a very light coconut smell, so if you're somebody who's really sensitive to smells, this would probably be a good one to try. It's not overpowering. Not really any of our soap is, other than maybe some of the men's soap, but yeah, this is a great one to try. Extra coconut in it. Jeannie's asking me a question. I'm going to answer her. Can you pull it off to one side? I want to put the roses on the other
Do
side.
you want to have them watch that?
Jeannie is just mounding the soap up, and then when she's finished, we're gonna add the roses to it, and we'll kind of transition. We'll probably end with the soap, and then finish the soap that we made, and then we'll move over to candles after that. So again, this is unscripted, so I'm sorry if things kind of seem a little funny, but if we continue to do this, hopefully we'll get a little bit better, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. It's a little taste into the life of us 4 ladies that we've had the last few months. Beneath the Stars. This is soap that was inspired by the night sky. So we've got our stars on the top and the different color blues. This is kind of a fruity scent. So another lighter scent. My new favorite, Amber and Cashmere Plum. I'm not sure if you can see how beautiful this soap is. Again, this kind of goes along with the Icy Curves. This is like the feminine side of the Icy Curves. And yeah, absolute favorite so far. Sweet Nectar. We have 1 bar of this left down. Okay. You can see the beautiful swirls on the top. And
You don't like it?
I think it looks great, Jeannie. White Sage and Lavender. This has some exfoliation in it as well. It's got some lavender buds in it. It has that sage smell and lavender smell, but not overpowering. The mixture is wonderful. We have this in wax melts and candles as well. So put these guys back. And we'll keep moving here. So now we are kind of done with our regular soaps. We're going to go on to the holiday soaps. This is something that Jeannie came up with. 3 Wise Men, right? This is a 3 Wise Men. These are hand soaps. You can use them as body soap. They are conditioning, but just not as conditioning as the other cold process soap we have that I just showed you. So we have essential oil scented soap.
This is this one first. The
Okay.
Gift.
This is called the Gift. Do you remember what the Gift is scented with? It's a
They're
blend.
all essential oils.
It's all essential oil and it's a blend. Is this the next one?
Yeah.
So we've got the Gift in the copper. And then frankincense. And they are shimmery. They have a really pretty shimmery to it. And then we've got myrrh. So 3 there. So it'll come in a nice gift basket all wrapped up with a really pretty picture on the front of it. And 1 set left of that. We have sold out of that so far. So some of our holiday scents we've got some mandarin and cranberry is this one. Love this scent. Definitely smells holiday, but it also has that citrus smell to it. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a holiday soap. I think this scent is probably here to stay. We may just formulate it a little bit different or color it a little bit different after the holiday season, but definitely one I want to keep around because I absolutely love the smell. Salted caramel. Smells just like it sounds. It has been a fall favorite in the scent. Wax melts, candles in this scent as well. And then vanilla bean. This one, you will recognize the fragrance. This is scented with, it smells, I shouldn't say scented with, but it smells almost identical to Vanilla Bean Noel from Bath & Body Works. So, which is my favorite Bath & Body Works scent. So I was super excited we could find a formulation like that. So we live in Audubon, which is Danish country. Here are a couple soaps for the Danish group. We've got the Danish flag, or Dansk. How do you say
Dansk.
it? Dansk flag. So this was a fun one to make, and it is scented with almond. So if you're Danish, you will know that almond is a very popular scent, especially in desserts. I will forever love my wedding cake that was a Danish wedding cake, and Jeannie made it amazing. This is Danish layer cake. So it smells like cake, has a raspberry filler in there. They both smell awesome. We offer this in a gift set, so you can buy both of them together. You can buy them separate as well. Okay, so more Christmas scents. Here's the tree farm that we have. Smells like a Christmas tree farm. And then this is just plain Christmas tree. I don't know if you can see the glitter on the top. Super pretty. And this is a pine cone. Where did this pine cone come from? Crystal got it for us. She went on a little adventure and got us some really fun stuff. So, I'm not sure where it was she was at when she got that stuff. But she got some birch too, and I don't think there's a whole lot of birch trees in Iowa. So she must have been out of the state when she was getting that.
Minnesota.
Minnesota?
I don't know.
I don't know. She might be able to tell us if she's watching. Peppermint mocha. Smells just like it sounds. Love the colors in here. It's kind of a challenging one to make. Sometimes when you mix red and brown, you get, I won't say it, because we might actually be able to show you what happens when you do that at some point. So peppermint mocha on that one.
It has
And
cocoa in it.
this is our mistletoe. Oh, Jeannie's telling me that has real cocoa powder in it. This is mistletoe and holly. So this has it smells like a holiday. It has Christmas tree, it has your fruit scents in it, mistletoe scent, and it's gorgeous. Love it. Okay. And then we've got Snow Fairy. This is a fun one. This definitely has kid written on it. It's got a snowflake on the top. It has that strong kind of fruity kid scent to it. It's also very luxurious. But I think the kids actually would really love this. And then to end the soap, we have got kind of a couple of, I call them soap sculptures. I don't know what else to call them, soap sculptures. This is the Santa belt soap that we have made. And then we've also got our polar bear. So these are scented with the same thing that mistletoe and holly was scented with, a very holiday smell. We've got some glitter on the top. Some fun stuff here. And then this is just a little fun guy. I've been meaning to put him on the top of a soap. I just haven't gotten around to it. My little polar bear that I made. He is soap. But he's not really for sale because I don't know what I would charge for him. But if you're interested in him, let me know. Otherwise, he's just going to be a fun thing that we have around the shop here. So we will move on to the soap here. So I'm going to ask Kelsey to transition, Kelsey and my mom, to transition the phone back, and I'm going to grab some gloves, put my glasses back on, and we'll get moving with adding the rosebuds. obviously, the world is in a glove shortage, so we are using these vinyl gloves, which I don't really care for, but they work, and we're not in the medical field, so we absolutely do not need the nitrile gloves. I will definitely sacrifice for that. Did we add? I didn't add this on my face. It's not gonna hurt anything. Okay, so can you see? Yes. So Jeannie has kind of just pushed the soap up to the side, and then we are going to just add these rosebuds. Pulling my sleeves up probably isn't this thing. And I'm just gonna add, kind of going down the line.
There's a question, how long does it take for the soap to cure?
Yes, so it really varies actually. What we do is we cut the soap and we weigh it, and then every week we weigh that soap again, and we weigh it weekly until it stops losing weight. So that means that that's completely cured. Now that just means we were just waiting for the water to evaporate is all, because I kind of mentioned before, you know, if we have all that water content in there, it just is too soft of a bar, and once you hit the water with it, it just kind of disintegrates down the drain. And our main goal for you guys is to get quality product. So a lot of times we'll hold our soap, you know, we'll make it and then we'll hold it, and you can't buy it for 6 weeks. It's been a really hard decision because a lot of people really want the soap, but we want you to have quality product too. So we will see kind of how that goes in the future. We may sell it a little bit earlier if we know that it's a gift for someone and it's not going to be going to, you know, be used for a few weeks, or just under the disclaimer that, you know, it's not fully cured. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with the soap if you use it before it's fully cured. And that, sorry, I didn't really answer that question. 4 to 6 weeks. I got a little overboard with the description. Sorry about that. The candle is
It is, yeah.
behind me. I hope you guys can hear that.
They say you can.
Yeah?
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those wooden wicks, they are tough. I'm new to candle making. My mom has been doing it a lot longer than me. I'm the one who kind of came up with these mug candles and the candle tins, and boy, they are a challenge to get wicked properly. There's a lot of testing that goes with candles, and I give my mom kudos for starting off with the soy candles like she did. Soy wax, pure soy wax is so hard to work with to get things right. So kudos to her on that. Okay, so Jeannie, do I need to do anything different?
Added just a few more little sprinkles.
Add some more sprinkles. You know what? I am surprised she didn't say add some glitter.
Well, you're going to.
Because I'm going to. Jeannie is the glitter queen. All of the soaps that have the glitter on them are probably made by Jeannie, with the exception of the polar bear.
Glitter is life, Jen.
Glitter is life. Well, not for me. But people love them. So I am going to add just a little bit of a touch to this. And I have got some gold mica. I'm going to get my tea strainer back. And I am just going to do, actually I'm not going to put that on there quite yet. I'm going to do just a little dash. Just a little dash on this other side. You can barely see it, but it is going to be so pretty. I'm super excited about this soap. It smells wonderful. It smells light. It smells floral. Definitely, ooh, got a little strong there. Definitely a Valentine's Day or a romantic soap, I would say. Okay, I'm going to stop before I go overboard. And then, can I bring this up to show you guys? Tell me. So here we go. I don't have a name for this. We don't have a name for this yet. So that might be something we are going to ask you guys to help us with down the road here. So, done with soap. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Alcohol. We spray the top of our soap with 99%, 90%, whatever we can get our hands on in this pandemic, we use. This helps prevent what we call soda ash, which is just an ashy covering. You probably saw it on the Beer 30 soap. You can kind of go back and look at the pictures, but Beer 30 has that soda ash. We wanted it on that soap, so we let it do that. But yeah, this prevents it, and then also we're going to prevent it from having a two-tone effect. We're going to pop this guy in the oven and it's going to go through what we call gel phase. So it's going to heat up even more, and it's going to give us a very vibrant blue like we like. So I'm done with that guy, and Mom's not there, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and
Are we gonna go back down?
yeah, we're gonna move, and we're gonna go to the candles now. I'll get it. Oh. Did you guys get a nice shot of my nose there? Because I think you might have. I can see the camera now. So hi, Wendy. Can you turn that down, Mom? Okay. Mom's watching as she's kind of walking around here. Mom, being Pam, is my mom. Okay, so I need to move on to candles. So again, we've talked a little bit about the two different kind of candles that we offer. We have the 100% soy wax candles. Those are the candles that we have in the mason jars. So we've got several different scents in them. This one's going to be our mistletoe kiss. Smells like mistletoe. This is a 3-ounce candle. Here we go. So soy wax likes to do something called
Frosting.
frosting. Thanks, Mom. And you will see that kind of snowflake effect. Completely normal. If I get up there nice and close, you can kind of see how it's turning a little bit white. Completely normal. Actually, we like to see that when we know it's pure soy wax with that guy. So mistletoe kiss. We've got a little 3-ounce in that. Vanilla bean. Again, vanilla bean Noel. From Bath and Body Works is what that's scented after. And then we've got, here, I'll move over here, espresso self. We've got these guys in our 6-ounce candles. And we also have a 15-ounce candle that we offer that in. It's the same scent that we use in our fresh espresso body soap. And we have wax melts and that as well. We have just a couple of these cucumber melons left. These are so fresh smelling. I love this scent. It's more of a summer scent though, so we've kind of stopped making them for now. We'll probably start making some in the spring or summer. But I love opening these jars because the fragrance just pours out. And then we've got peppermint eucalyptus in the 3-ounce and in the 15-ounce. We also have garden mint in 15, 6, and 3. Kelsey, do I need to pull those up to the camera? Okay. Lilac blossom. This smells just like a lilac bush. Seriously, it smells just like it. So again, the 3 sizes. And then we have a few left of the apple and maple bourbon in the soy wax candles. And then we have got our tins. These are going to be using our coconut soy wax. And these are wooden wick tins. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. So mistletoe snow is this one. It's got that crackling wooden wick in it. And then so mistletoe snow, we've got apple and maple bourbon, mandarin cranberry, and then we've got winter magic left. And winter magic, I'm trying to think. Winter magic actually has a kind of like a candy cane smell to it. It's kind of got that pepperminty and candy smell. It smells good. Believe me. And then we are kind of what we have left are the wax melts in the coconut soy candles. So these are kind of our new line of coconut soy. They come with these little guys. They're called our mini tumblers. These are a 4-ounce candle. This is apple and maple bourbon. We'll move up a little bit. So they've got kind of a shimmery label to it. Beautiful color. And then they've got our little dust cover on the top. So apple and maple bourbon, black tie. Black tie is scented with Midsummer's Night. I believe that's inspired by, is it Yankee Candle? I believe puts that one out, Midsummer's Night. And then we've got our white sage and lavender tumbler. Lemon pound cake. Smells wonderful. It smells like, well, lemon pound cake. And then pumpkin spice. Mistletoe kiss, so smells like mistletoe. Deep blue sea is a very manly scent. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of got that cologne. Jeannie's sticking her tongue out. She likes the fruity scents. I don't really care for the fruity scents. I love the masculine scents. It smells really good. So if anybody has used this one and wants to give it a thumbs up, let me know because it really does smell good. And then salted caramel, we've got we've got all 3 sizes in the salted caramel. We've got a couple different sizes in the other 2 here. So what we've got left, we've got our wax melts, and I'm actually just going to, I'm going to go up over these and then I'll go down to those. I'm just going to name them off, and because we have so many different scents. I think we have like 24, 25 scents of wax melts. So we've got Vanilla Bean, clear up here, Flannel and Fireside, Love Potion, one of my personal favorites because it kind of is a throwback for me, kind of like the Icy Curves is for other people. This is Love Spell from Victoria's Secret, so Love Potion. Deep Blue Sea, Bamboo Water, and White Orchid. Peppermint Mocha. Leather and Cognac. Yeah, sorry, I had to practice that one. Kelsey makes fun of me because I call a bagel, and I cannot.
It's a bagel.
A bagel? Okay, no, it's called a bagel. You eat a bagel. Put cream cheese on a bagel, toast it.
Bagel.
No. Oatmeal and honey. Black cherry merlot. Mandarin cranberry. Icy curves. Water lily and amber. And I'm gonna show this one because it's beautiful. I really like it. I know it's just a wax melt, but it looks so pretty burning in your wax melt container. It's got some flower petals in it, and it smells really, really good. Fallen Leaves and Espresso Self are over on the side there. Garden Mint, Cold Water, Cinnamon Roll. Cold Water is the same scent as Cool Water. Cold Water, Cool Water. Apple and Maple Bourbon and Salted Caramel. Ooh. Blueberry Cobbler also is a really good one. And then we do have some of these gift sets. I'm not going to go through every single one of them just because I don't want to continue to take your guys' time up. But mini bars are perfect for Christmas. This one is one of the masculine body soap gift sets. So it's got shave and a haircut, black tie, and cool water. So, and they come in these cute little boxes with the little twine wrapped on them. We have, I think, 6 or 7 different kinds. We've got a holiday with some of the Christmas scents. We've got the goat's milk in a gift set. We've got the coffee scents and dessert scents. And then also we do offer gift sets in these boxes here. A couple of the examples. This is going to be our Danish gift set with our, I think I kind of said that before. And then our salted caramel comes with a mini tumbler, a soap, and a wax melt. And then we've got some icy curves. I think we can do white sage and lavender in a gift set. Really, if you're looking for something specific, message me personally or message the Smudge Facebook page. And you can order all of this stuff on our website, www.smudgeiowa.com. Or comment on here if you want to order, and I will get a hold of you. So, is there anything I'm missing?
There was one question. Is there amber patchouli in a soy candle?
No, not yet. We've talked about it. We just haven't really moved towards that yet. So stay tuned.
But there is soy in the new candles too, isn't
No,
there?
amber and patchouli. They want
Amber
to
and
know if there's a scent
patchouli.
in amber and patchouli.
In the soy.
No.
Just the soy. Oh. I'm sorry.
It's late. And then have you tested how long these candles burn per
Okay.
size?
That is a great question. My mini tumblers, I say mine because I did the mini tumblers. These guys last about 20, 25 hours. I do what we call power burns, 4 hours at a time, and I probably at least 6 sessions. I'd have to go back and look at my notes to see exactly how many sessions, but this is going to be a good 20, 25 hour candle. Also, when we're looking at candle sizes, kind of a little education moment here. I did not know this before I started making candles. The size of candle and the size of wick you use really varies on the room you want to put it in. So if you're going to buy one of these guys, they are great for small kitchens, bathrooms, bedrooms, but they're not going to really permeate a giant living room or, dining area. You're going to want to get a little bit bigger of a candle. But with that being said, they are very fragrant candles. And one candle, I've got kind of a smaller house. One candle, I can smell it from my bedroom into my kitchen. I can kind of smell it everywhere. So same goes with the wax melts. And then So these bigger guys are probably about 40 to 45 hour candle. The 3 wicks, probably a 60 hour candle. Now I want to say Pam's soy candles burn a little bit longer. Is that right?
I think so, yes.
A little bit longer than the coconut soy. The coconut soy wax is a very soft wax. It's very kind of a creamy. It's not as hard, and so I kind of want to use it as lotion sometimes when I'm using it. But so it does burn a little bit faster. It's got a lower melting point to it. But yeah, both are clean burning candles. And yeah, I mean, we had them written down at one point. I don't know off the top of my head. I might have to get back to you on that. So very descriptive. So. Thank you for joining us, and sorry I took up so much time. I don't know how long we went, but yeah.
If you have any questions,
Put them in the comments. And also, the soap we made tonight, we will be giving a bar of soap away to one of you guys. So coming up, we're gonna cut it. So we might do another live video of cutting it. We might just do a regular video. Let me know if you want to do another live. I know we kind of have been here and there with this, but I'm interested in doing some more live videos for you guys if you're interested in seeing them. So give us some feedback. We'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much. Merry Christmas.